Jesus says, "You honor me with your lips. Where is your heart?" That's why breakthroughs are missing. September 21st, 2016. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began. Well, dearest family, I realize now that I have been missing the greatest opportunities to break through to my higher calling. The good news is that the Lord is clarifying this for us, and if we obey and are consistent and diligent, we are going to see marvelous changes in our productivity for the kingdom of heaven each day. That includes our family as well. It all began when Ezekiel was under attack again, with yet another strange malady that we couldn't diagnose. We had no idea what it was. We just knew that the Lord was allowing it as a correction, because we got God's correction in the Bible promise book. And He's always faithful to show us that. Anyway, the subject of pride came up. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord. Let me be like you in all my ways. I kept singing that over and over again, really feeling conviction, but not being able to identify its source. As I listened for His voice, I could not believe the words that were coming from His mouth. You honor me with your lips, but where is your heart? You put other things before me, Clare. Every morning I wait for you, yet there is always something more important that comes first. This I want to stop. You said it yourself. Watch what a person does with their time, and you will see where their heart is. This was so amazing to me because I had noticed when I was cleaning house and trying to get everything shipshape so I could get into prayer, that very admonition came back to me. And it was in my mind. I thought at the time, I'm not living what I'm teaching. This is not good. After he said that, I remembered the vision he gave me about how I made him wait. He showed me a ship coming into port with the great king to see his bride, who of course was supposed to meet him there. But she got restless and went shopping, looking for a new outfit. In the meantime, he came and she wasn't there. I was that bride. I couldn't believe I could be so disrespectful, but I realize now that I have been putting other things first, reasoning that if I get everything out of the way, I can really spend time with the Lord. But that's a deception, because you never get everything out of the way. There's always something else that demands time. And anyway, by that time, you're very tired and not your best. I realized the messages have suffered. My prayer life has suffered. The painting suffered. My music, especially, has suffered because I was so caught up in the Martha run around. I truly was putting the world first. I want to be first in your life after bodily functions like the bathroom, a fire, and something simple to eat. Then me, not the dog, not this one or that one, or checking emails. Lord, what about serving my husband? You have always taught me to honor his needs, even when it is inconvenient. He too can wait. I want to be first, before your husband, before your dog, before anything but the direst necessity. And I had been taking my puppy out in the morning because he was restless. But I can see now that he can wait. He has a free access to going outside, so that's not the issue. It's more an issue of he wants to play. I promise you, if you put me first, you will see a real turnaround with music and messages and art. Everything will then fall into order and you won't be chasing your tail all day, trying to get it all done before you can do what I considered the most important thing. Your house comes last. Floors, dishes, you name it. It comes absolutely last. Not first, Clare, not first. If you honor me in this way, I promise you everything else will fall into place. Ministry, painting, music, oh my, what a turnaround for you. This is where your headstrong pride becomes most evident. Do away with this, and I will indeed be a very happy Jesus. Lord, am I to teach this to people with little children and responsibilities? Yes, of course, and you know how to manage that. You did it with my help for all those years you were a single mother. You've been blocked and blinded, but again, it's your materialistic side that wants everything in order. That's why I gave you the money changers in the temple for a scripture reading. You've been living for the externals, and that's why you are maturely frustrated and disappointed with the most important tasks. Lord, what about playing the flute? I want you to practice your flutes. It is good for your soul and your breathing, but certainly no more than an hour a day. 45 minutes is best. It really will improve your breathing and singing. And this is me, Clare. And I've kind of been thinking I should do the full communion service with scripture readings from the Psalms, the New Testament, the Old Testament. So I asked him, what about the full communion service with all the scripture readings and prayers? Every day, you are a leader, a mother. You have children you must cover in prayer. When you lift them up to me in the communion service, I cover them with my blood, my kisses, my protection, my concern for their daily needs. There is nothing you can do that is more important than the communion service. This is me. There's nothing you can do. I don't care how you feel. It is your obedience that I will bless. Remember, even a communion service poorly said will still bring forth fruit. I meant that. Yet none of your services need to be poorly done. He lifted my chin. Clare, this is me. All of this is me. I mean it. Me first. A communion service with readings and prayers. Then the world and its doings. Please, these must be. Yes, Lord, with your help, yes. I'm sorry doesn't get it. Nevertheless, I am very sorry. I forgive you, spouse of my heart. I forgive you. Now you will see things turning around. This has been a major issue out of place. Now that you've repented, we can go forward. Do you want me to teach this, Lord? Yes, of course. What do you think? You've been majoring on minors. Now you will be majoring on majors. You're not the only one. Don't you think this is something important to pass on? I do, Lord. The fog started to clear from my head and everything became clear and made sense again. See, already you are feeling better. It was also bad for your health, because you were under constant pressure to get all these things done in order to have time with me. Lord, just as a sign to me that this is truly you and not a demon, could you please take this fibro pain way back to a 3? We'll see. How badly do you want your husband to be up and around? Oh Lord, you know the answer to that. Then be satisfied with a 4. Right now you're at a 5, heading towards a 6. If I reduce it to 4, then he will also have what he needs to be able to get up and work. Okay, he held me tightly to his heart. Oh Clare, know that I love you so very deeply and I need your cooperation in these matters. That is why I'm bringing them forth to you for resolution. We don't have time for this. You've been missing substantial breakthroughs because of your priorities. And you knew better. So what happened? You put the world first, very simply. And now you're going to shove it back where it belongs, the last of the last of the last thing of the day.